I think that you guys have been living in this world of black and white when this whole time you should have been living in color. And it's like you're trying to walk on land, but really, you're a mermaid. You're meant to swim. What are you doing here? You don't belong here. And other people will project their fears and their insecurities onto you because they want what they have. They want what you have, rather. They're just genuine. I've never said this before, but genuinely, they're just jealous. They could do it too. I think they just want to not do the hard work. And you're someone that is willing to see the hard work as something that is a part of the process of being here in this life. Doing the work and tackling those hard things is just a part of it. I don't think that you shy away from the things that are a little bit taboo or considered ugly or not as appealing. If anything, I think you're more drawn to those things because I think you understand that where the messiness and the chaos lies is also equally where all of the magic, all the beauty, all the transformation is. They're showing me like a pearl where it's like gritty, buried, closed, right? And it's like you got to go through that work to like pry it open and pull the pearl out. So it's like through the process of transformation where you have to look at these ugly parts of yourself, you're like, that's where all the beauty lies. Because that's where you get to, you know, take control of your life and you get to kind of embed it with magic and light and beauty and all these wonderful things. I think you know that. I can't make it up if I tried. Death in reverse with the 10 of Cups. You guys embrace this alchemical process. The process or the symbolism of death, which is just, again, a part of the process, this transmutation, this decaying leading to rebirth is something that you find so much beauty in, and that is such a rare gift because like I said, it means that you will run headfirst at it willingly, so that way you can be like, what lies underneath? Because you don't see the endings, you see them as shifts, you appreciate them, you see, like I said, the beauty in that. So when something or someone exits your life, you say to yourself, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being a part of my journey. Thank you for what you taught me. Again, the gratitude. Thank you for what you taught me. Thank you for what you brought to my life. Thank you for adding so much during a time when that's what I needed. And it reminds me of that saying where it's like, I never regret anything because it was what I wanted at the time. And that is truly what I think is a part of you guys's your personal philosophy is what I wanted to say. This is a part of your personal philosophy, that there are no regrets because I wanted it at that time and it provided me with something. And you see every single thing that has happened to you, every connection, every moment in your life as a moment that is just like waiting to be grabbed, a moment that's waiting to be experienced, because through every experience allows you to learn, to build a life that you love, right? It's like you're not looking at it as things going wrong versus right. You're not looking at it as black versus white, or rather black and white versus color. You're not looking at these things as I am losing, I am missing something. You're not looking at it like the world is doing me dirty and taking something from me. You're saying, the universe has decided that I've learned my lesson. Thank you so much. And now I look forward to what the universe wants to show me next. It's this flow that you are constantly aligned with. And that is something you do effortlessly, and people don't like that. Because you're the person that's going to practice non-attachment. You're the person that is going to practice, or maybe you have practiced, and now this is kind of the culmination of that, where you see the world in a very unique light. And they're showing me like a prism, like a light prism. You see the world in such a unique way, And instead of people seeing that and going, teach me how to do what you do, and there will be some people who do that, who say that, who are like, teach me everything, like, what you have, I desire, show me how. Show me how to live a life centered around gratitude and bliss and unconditional love. And there will also, on the flip side, be a group of people that demonizes that. And they will create this concrete style of thinking, or this fatalistic style of thinking, where it makes you the bad guy, almost as if you lack emotion or empathy or compassion because you're not sitting around feeling sad about it. You experience the emotion and you honor the emotion, because I'm picking up on this group of you that honors everything: insects, plant life, the weather, Gaia, the earth. You might be someone who really connects with like the Schumann resonance, like the frequency of the planet. You just believe in this pulse of life so deeply. It is profound to you. And so even the things that are deemed unattractive or painful or they're terrible, they're horrifying, yes, but equally so, there is something beautiful that we can take from every one of those moments as well. That happiness and joy and beauty and love, these are all things that we don't just stumble upon. We create those moments. We create those pockets of bliss and love in our lives. And you are someone who I think has mastered that, and you understand that. And so I don't know who's yelling outside, but I had to let those people do their thing first. But what's coming to mind, I'll leave it at this, is a saying. I don't even know where I found this, but basically, I think a part of your philosophy in life is the pain leaves you when it's done teaching you, right? Which is that we honor the process. Not everyone will love your life philosophy, but I do, and I think it's beautiful. And I think that you should keep bringing that to the world, because more people need you, basically. Also, I love you, and never lose your magic.